Welcome to another Indie Dev Showcase, highlighting the many indie games we play here on the channel. If you'd like to submit a game for a future video, please reach out. But otherwise, let's begin. We're starting things off with Path of Achra. Now, the footage you're seeing is taken from the demo that was released in 2024, and the story page already says that it does not represent the current version of this one. This is a turn-based roguelike where you must build a character out of different religion, culture, and deity worshipping to smite your enemies in a variety and very bloody battles. The game itself is built on your engine of just growing ever more powerful and game-breaking. Each one of your choices will affect which party members you'll be able to get access to, which spells will work best for you. The game reminds me a lot of Cerulean, in that this is not meant to be a balanced or very understated power curve. You are meant to break this game, and each one of your many choices has multiple ways of breaking said game in many different ways. If you're a fan of that kind of crunchiness of the skills and just the extreme power curve, you definitely want to give this one a try. Now, I'm interested in checking out the finished game to kind of see where things have grown since this demo. We now go to When the Light Dies. This is a bullet heaven that feels kind of like a mix between your Vampire Survivor style and that of Don't Starve. You are stranded in the distant or Arctic North. Things may not be real, but they are still trying to kill you either way, and you must survive and keep your health and sanity in check. The basics should be quite familiar to you. You will run around a very open field killing enemies. The souls that they drop are your experience. When you level up, you'll be able to choose from one of 3 randomly chosen perks. Now, the twist here is that you also have a sanity meter, and your sanity goes down when you're in the dark, so you must stay near light sources, or use one of your emergency items to kind of refill your lantern, because if you stay in the dark and you run out of sanity, you will start taking health damage. The persistence in this one is using the various parts and the giblets, I guess, of the various creatures to unlock additional features, new characters, new weapons, stuff like that. Now, you do have to aim in this one, and while I like the kind of story and the aesthetic here, it does feel a bit slow compared to the many other bullet heavens that we've played. You don't get a lot of cool stuff when you first start playing this one, especially with additional characters and just some starting perks to make life easier for you. Now, the general gameplay or combat is snappy enough, but just like with a lot of the bullet heavens, you really aren't given the tools to survive long when you first start out. I think this one has some charm to it, and I would recommend this one if you're looking for another bullet heaven style game with a Lovecraftian twist to it. We go from crazy to cozy with Moonglow Bay. This is a slice of life fishing kind of therapeutic game. Your partner has been declared dead after going missing for 3 years. It's going to be up to you and your daughter to kind of reconcile and maybe help a struggling fishing town along the way. The loop here is all about you going out to the bay and catching a variety of fish. With those fish, you can either turn them in at the aquarium or, well, cook them up and sell them to the local residents to earn money, which you can then use, of course, to buy more bait, upgrade your various fishing utensils, and keep going, growing, and, you guessed it, fish. I love the voxel look and the very cozy vibes, and this one does come with co-op. Now, one thing from the Steam store page, a lot of people did report having issues when it came to moving and certain things soft locking. We didn't run into anything during our play of this one, but we also didn't play it for too long as well. I found this one to be quite charming. If you're a fan of cozy games looking for one to relax to with a friend, I would give this one a try. We leave the coziness behind for some hack and slash with Hemlock. The footage you're seeing is taken from the demo and may not represent the current version of it. This is a third-person action roguelike where you and a few buddies must try and save the village of Hemlock from evil. And to do that, you will of course be hacking and slashing your way around. The general idea here is that your character has a few base abilities at the bottom of the screen, and you'll pick up a variety of items, artifacts, and all that good stuff that can help modify and change your approach. The level design is of course procedurally generated, and while the game had a pretty solid feel to it, it also started to be a little bit on the repetitive side. Your basic attacks are, well, basic. I was hoping to see more things that would kind of change the property of it. Now, you will have kind of roguelike elements in terms of unlocking new characters, new features, etc, etc. Still, I think this is a very charming game, and interested to see where this one is going to end up when it is released. And I would recommend you check this out if you're looking for another co-op focused action roguelike. We have more co-op next with Baladins. This is almost like a co-op RPG board game. You play as Baladins who are trying to keep the balance in the world, but unfortunately, a dragon is awakening that will spell the end of everyone. Fortunately for you, you can travel through time. And the game's story is of course a time-traveling twisting tale, as you'll rewind and use information you've gathered in order to go to another area, complete the challenges, rewind, and rinse and repeat. This can be played co-op as well. The idea here is that every turn, you'll move your character around on the board, deciding which events and locales to go to. Each event will have different things that you can do, and your rate of success is dependent on your character stats. So different stats will enable you to do different tasks, and the idea is that your party can kind of focus on different things, or you can try and build yourself around a specific style. When the amount of days runs out in your turns, you'll rewind, and if you completed the major objective, you'll be able to do something else. Now, if you're hoping for like more meatiness to things, this is not going to be that game. It's kept very casual in that regard. We didn't get a chance to play this co-op, unfortunately, which I think is where this game shines more, as single player means that you are just kind of stuck to your own devices to do anything. I like the Paper Mario kind of like paper style aesthetic, and I would say this is another very charming game to check out if you're looking for some co-op to go with everything. And for the last game of this week's showcase, we have The Tower on the Borderland. This is a kind of like, almost like an action horror style game. You play Aaron, who along with a squad of military professionals are investigating a strange tower. But it turns out that your entire squad has sold their souls to a mysterious entity and have betrayed you. You must now climb the tower, take them out, and maybe save the planet along the way. This is a third-person, as I said, action-focused game. You'll explore a tower looking for upgrades, resources, and completing some quests. The level design here is linear. Now, I did have some trouble navigating around. The 3D map made it a bit difficult in terms of figuring out where you are and where you should be going. Combat is a bit on the janky side. You'll need to make use of your knife as well as any weapons you find, but enemies can hit very hard in this one, especially the bosses. For me, I was a little bit mixed on it. I like the style of this one, the story is quite interesting, but I reached the point where I just had no idea where I was going. The enemies were getting harder to fight, and they didn't really seem to serve a purpose other than to get in your way. Now, there are bonus quests and things to go after, but it was very hard once again to kind of figure out where you should be going, and if you get lost, well, good luck trying to navigate your way back around. Still, if you are a fan of kind of action horror and looking for a very Lovecraftian take, I would at least give this one a check and see if it works for you. And with that, another showcase comes to an end. Let me know what you think about these ones down below. But until your game for a future streaming showcase, please reach out. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see everyone in our next video. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and you're interested in more in my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.